Hi, welcome to our next video. Firstly, I just want to say happy Father's Day to all the dads in Australia and any other country where it's Father's Day. I know it's not Father's Day in England, which is where my dad is, but sending a big kiss. And also sending love to the mums as well that are doing the father's role. So happy Father's Day. Now today I wanted to talk about scripting. If you go onto my Instagram page, in my bio, I actually did a podcast talking about scripting with Barbara May. I'm a big fan of it. So it's just another way of manifesting and bringing really good things into your life by writing things down. So these videos that me and Jackie are putting out, it's little tips and hints and helps along the way just to get us through these tough times. So I wanted to give you a quick gratitude scripting exercise that you can do yourself, and it's literally won't take long because I know everyone's got things on or they're not in the right headspace. So it's just a quick little gratitude. So firstly, find a book or paper. I use this one. This book reminds me, in England, my mum's got a telephone book next to her phone with all her telephone numbers in. And it's like this, so it reminds me of my mum. So already, when I see my book, I've got that happy feeling. So it's all about trying to shift your energy to happy feelings. So pick a book that looks lovely, but one that you want to write in. And keep it next to your bed so that morning and night that's right there, so it's very easy for you to access. Now, all I'm going to ask you to do is even just 3 times a week, not every day, because if you've got things to do every day, they just become a chore, and it's not meant to be like that. So just try and commit to 3 times a week, because even that will make a big difference. And write 5 things that you're grateful for. So I used to do my gratitude journaling in the morning and then my scripting at night. My scripting is like where I write real long paragraphs. That's the difference. But now things have changed with the pandemic. Me personally, I've changed from doing my gratitude in the morning to the evening, and that's because I find at night time during this pandemic, that's when my stress levels play me up at night. I think it's just because I've got time to sit and think, and that's when the demons can creep in. So this has changed everything. So now I just write 5 things that I'm grateful for. But after you've done that, I want you to elaborate on why you're grateful. So for example, if you put I am grateful for, I actually start mine with I am so happy and grateful for. So if it's, say, your dog, rather than just put I am so happy and grateful for my dog, put why. Like, why? Is it because when you look into his eyes, when I think back to my dog, I was so happy and grateful to have him, because when I looked at his little face and I just saw his eyes, he always looked so kind and he always looked so in love with me. And I loved that feeling, like it was just so mutual. So really go into the feeling of why you're happy and grateful for what you're writing. Because once you start writing that, your energy changes. Like even then, just talking about my dog, like I feel so much love in my heart, and it really does change your mood. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a shift in energy. Because when you focus on the positive things come back to you, and that's how it works. So, and that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, we're trying to go to bed in a bit of a positive way, positive mindset, and wake up and face the day a bit more positive. So firstly, get your notebook. Secondly, write 5 things that you're grateful for. And there can be things, this is what I do, things that I'm genuinely grateful for, and then I write things that haven't even happened yet, but I write them as if they have, because I'm so convinced that they're going to happen that I write like they already have, act as if, yeah, and it always happens for me. So I've never had when I read back over my scripts, everything has always worked out for me. And if it hasn't worked out as I wrote it, it's either that or something better. You know, whatever, if you're asking for things, just write that or something better, because the universe sends you what you need, okay? You just got to put yourself in a place to receive it. And to receive things, you've got to be in a positive light, okay? So write your 5 things. The one thing that I always write that hasn't happened, and I write as if it has, is I write, I'm so happy and grateful to be traveling back to the UK. And then I write about the feeling, you know, when you've got your bags at the airport and then you walk out. Every time I do that, my parents are there, and that feeling is the best feeling in the world. Like anyone who's done, you know, I've got a lot of English friends here. The airport drop-off's never good when you've got to come back and leave them, but we won't focus on that. But the moment you go back to the country you're from and your parents or your loved ones are there, that feeling's pretty cool. So I always write, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm traveling back to the UK. And don't forget, I've been writing this all through a pandemic, even when, you know, there's clearly no travel. But now, you know, things are looking good. So that's coming. So I always knew it was, and I still know it is. And it is, like even Christmas, who knows, we might be home. But anyway, so write your 5 things that you're grateful for. Write why, that's a really important part. And then just sort of savor the moment. And then if you write them at night, as soon as you've wrote them, close the book and then roll over to go to sleep. Don't pick up your phone then and change the vibe by scrolling. Write them down and then sleep. And then when you wake up in the morning, just read back over them and just read back and really tap into the feelings of why you're grateful for the things that you've wrote, okay? And let me know what you write, and really try and do it 2 or 3 times a week, okay? And enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next week.